What's up, guys? You are listening to the Touge Hour podcast. My name is Wade Best, owner of 129 Touge, and joining me are some of the area's most known individuals in the mountain pass scene. Here we discuss the presence of US 129's Touge scene and the endless changing cycle of motorsport-related news. What's going on, guys? It is Wade here with 129 Touge. We are on the Touge Hour. I'm standing up. I have a fake Expo microphone, but we're going to be doing a podcast of this boy versus that boy for copyright reasons. These are boys. Anyways, I have Douglas James Smith here with me today.
Yep.
We have Mr. Austin Simons over here.
Hey.
I hope you can see Couch. If not, you'll be able to hear him.
Yeah.
Screaming from the side.
I'm here!
If you hear a voice from the side, that's Couch.
Yeah.
We have Dylan Shelburne.
Hi.
Over here. And then we have a guest, our second guest on the podcast.
Ooh.
We have Logan Blow. Rocking the Landry Rogers hair. I like that.
Look at her.
That's
working
good.
on it.
Looking
That youth
professional.
pastor look.
Call me Catholic.
So this is going to be a very heavy influenced episode. We have 85, 89 comments.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like 80.
So we're going to try and run through this as fast as we can, and we're going to somehow try to keep up with the board.
Chaos.
We're
Yeah.
going to run out of room.
What you're saying is we're gonna Minecraft speedrun it.
We're
is
going to
what you're
Minecraft
saying.
speedrun this.
Yeah.
So
I have the list
Little
up.
font.
yeah, little font.
Very small font.
Little font. So Dylan's going to be reading them out. We're going to be answering them. We'll be like, for example, if it's this and that, we'll say we want that. Keep going. Put some points with it. What we like about it. Make it fast and keep going. So guys, if you're driving, I guess keep driving.
Don't drive.
This is
Don't
going to be
crash.
a wild episode.
Don't crash.
This is going to be a fast
This is going
episode.
to be a fast
This
episode.
is going to be a lot to keep up with.
Go.
All right, so first one is, and this is, first off, I just want to ask, is this your only car, or is this just fun car just to drive around?
So this is I guess we should have said that.
I would almost call it if you would rather own
car.
this or that.
yeah,
Just leave it
yeah.
as own.
You mean this boy or that boy?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll
Own
do that.
this
Or one
boy
versus the other.
Or own
Okay.
that boy.
So, I got the first one. It is an FD RX-7 versus an NC3 Miata. So I'm gonna take the FD just because it's gonna feel more special to drive. The NC is, especially the NC3, is a really good kind of moderate car, but the FD always feels special.
Might as well go with the FD. I'm not really particular fans of Miatas just because they're too small for me.
And Logan's on the podcast.
Hang on.
Man.
How'd you, Wade?
I'm probably going to
You're the
say...
furthest from the mic too.
I have my mic right here. I'm probably going to take the FD. The FD is me.
So 3-0.
I'll agree. FD 100%.
What about the Miata man?
Rotary boy noises. Go ahead, boys.
Miata.
Oh golly!
I don't want to walk.
I don't want to walk fair, and you don't have to constantly buy oil at the gas station.
Or two-stroke. Yep.
Worth it.
Definitely the NC Miata.
He owns one.
Yeah, I feel like...
Both of the guys that own
It's cheaper
Miatas.
to 2.5 swap than it is to rebuild a rotary.
Okay.
Come
The
on.
two guys that
Come
own
at me.
Miatas picked me up.
The FD won that one.
4-2.
4-2, no question.
So, alright, next.
Oh god, I'm gonna mess this up. Okay, Lotus Carlton versus Peugeot 206R. Can you write that fast? So to everyone listening, Wade is writing these as I'm talking them out and describing them, so we have to give him a brief second, but that gives
What is...
Peugeot
Oh, okay.
P-E-U-G-I-T.
Yeah.
Yacht.
Yacht 206R. So I don't know a whole lot about Peugeots because
Peugeot.
Peugeots. I don't know a whole lot about pigeons.
Yeah, this is...
I don't know anything about pigeons, but I do like lotuses.
Lotus-eye?
Lotuses.
Lotus C.
Lotus Eye. So I'm going with the Lotus Carlton because Doug also showed me a picture of one and it looks cool.
Carlton.
Carlton.
Carlton, no question.
Carlton. Definitely going to do that, Carlton.
Oh, we got a 6-0.
Hey, Carlton.
Ace
There
for
it
the
is.
Lotus. This one, it's going to be hard to go through this one quickly.
Okay.
E46 M3 versus R32 GTR. And this is from Forrest, who we've had on the podcast, and he said, you can find clean examples for similar price. Both have high revving inline-six engines. Both can be had with a manual, and they both have a rich history.
Man, this one's...
That's a tougher one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm only taking the R32 because I prefer that sound and turbo noises over the E46 and 3 sound, but God, it is close. Also, a Tesla all-wheel drive is amazing.
Okay.
So I'm going to take the R32.
I'll go with the R32 as well.
R32.
R32.
I'm going to go with the R32 because I don't like wiring harnesses.
We got a 3-0 already.
And I like to use my blinker.
I'm going to strictly go with the R32 just because of the noises.
That's
And-
interesting because you work at a Euro shop.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you see a lot of E46.
But I much prefer a Skyline.
It's already over. It's won.
E46, I get discounts at BMW.
For all the parts he has to replace.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm definitely going to choose the R32.
I will say, I raced an E46 for a year and a half, and if I had to race something and beat the crap out of it constantly, I'd take the E46, but the R32 is just that special to drive. It's still one of my favorite right-hand drive cars.
I would definitely rather have the R32, but I love an E46 as well, too. So.
All right.
Sorry, Forrest, he had an
Sorry,
E46,
Forrest.
but...
Alright, buddy.
All right, this one's going to be difficult. So an NX 2000 versus a Taurus SHO.
Oh,
And
Whoa.
that's from Rich, who has an
An
R32.
NSX?
No,
No,
NX 2000.
NX2000 is basically a two-door coupe, kind of based upon the Sentra platform.
Yeah.
Actually has a naturally aspirated
X.
SR20.
The VE or no?
That I'm not sure of.
An X.
NX.
NX 2000.
November X Racer.
No, wait.
NX 2000.
You got it right there.
That's the Wade wrote NS 2000 versus NX
Change the
2000.
other one.
Oh!
The first one.
Yes.
Wait, just erase that. Erase the first one. Wait, you erase the second one. Okay, so NX as in Xavier 2000 versus the Taurus SHO. I'm gonna say SHO just because I want to be a fake cop, and he didn't specify which one. Didn't some of those come like twin turbo or something?
The shows?
The
The
new latest model.
Yeah, I want that. Just because big powered car.
The big
I'm taking
Big, big.
SHO as well just because of
Yep.
surprising grandmother car.
You have a Ford. What's the NX 2000? Who makes that?
NSX Nissan.
Nissan.
Listen.
Oh,
It's also a camera.
yeah. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Okay, so Wade's looking it up. Doug, what are you taking?
NX2000 actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
what about you, Wade? For the audio listeners.
Man, I want to pick the camera, but I'm probably going to go with the SHO.
Yeah, but look back at the board. He goes, "How do you spell SHO?" Okay, so we have 3 with the SHO, Doug with the NX 2000.
What about you?
Show all day.
Oh.
I can't own a Nissan.
They said you hear that cat.
What about you,
I'd
Touch?
take the Nissan.
Oh,
Alright.
4 to 2. That was
Yeah.
actually
I'd
close.
take the Nissan.
The Nissan.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, an SHO would be a good car.
Wait, are we doing your? Oh, go ahead, Doug.
They're just massive. Like I'm not a
But
big
you
fan
get
of
more
them.
parts for the show than the NX 2000.
While you
Which
are
is which both would be a bitch.
true and not true all the same
I'd
time.
take a second gen with the Yamaha V8.
Okay, are we using your example post? or
No,
not?
man, just, well,
Oh.
quick. Let's do it quick.
Oh gosh, C5 Corvette versus 3rd Gen Viper. C5 Corvette.
Third gen Viper.
Oh.
What year
C5.
model is the 3rd Gen Viper? I don't know.
Isn't that the one that looks like an NB?
No.
No,
The one after that, right?
Gen after.
that's like the
The one with the power steering pumps.
the
on
late
it.
2000s ones.
I chose C5.
I'm gonna take that. Yeah.
What you got, Doug?
Viper.
Oh, 2
Viper.
2.
Nope. C5.
Oh, we're tied.
3-3.
Oh, we're gonna have to
C5.
circle back to that one.
Circle back.
Okay, all right.
Put a star next to it on the left. That'd be perfect.
Yeah, we'll
Of course, the one that Wade uses as an example we tied. I like this one. SW20 MR2. We're gonna say turbo for just. So SW20 turbo versus EK Honda Civic hatch. We're gonna go EK9 Type R. The best variants of the two.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Back to where we were. Okay, so we
Alright.
have 4 to 1 on the SW20 versus the EK9 Type R. What are you picking, Wade?
Top bar.
My man.
Oh, 4 to 2. Of
My
course.
man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So 4 to 2, but the SW21.
Oh, man.
Mid-engine, baby.
Not today. Sorry.
Better run, boy.
All right, so we have another Viper versus Corvette, but this is 5th Gen Viper ACR versus C7 ZR1. I'm taking the ACR.
I might take the ZR1.
What?
Okay,
Dang it.
what gen ZR1?
The C7.
Oh, man.
If it was a C6, it'd
If
be
it
better
was a
than that.
C6,
Yeah, if it was a C6,
I'm
yeah.
taking the ACR.
Yeah.
I'm also taking the ACR.
Ooh, 3-1. Yeah, Austin's gonna pick
Viper.
Viper.
It's gonna be the Viper.
Give it that ACR.
So 5-1 Viper sweep. Not
right.
even close.
Nürburgring lap time holder.
And that's
Right.
all that
Good
matters.
minute.
All right,
Good
I
minute.
feel like I really don't want to get stuck on this one for too long, but I feel like we are. S2000 versus first gen 86.
Oof.
Wait, A86? Like,
No.
like a Z. It's a ZN or
A
ZD6, like a 2013 to 2019,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like
2020.
19.
FRS,
86,
BRZ.
yeah.
Douglas,
Okay, got
a
it.
frisbee.
Oh, that's a good. I like that. I'm taking the
A
S2000.
frisbee.
I hate that engine. Like the engine in the 86. The F820 just sucks.
S2000.
A6.
You have one, so fair.
That's 2000.
Honda, wow, the Honda guy chose
Honda
Honda.
boy chooses the Honda. Wow.
I would throw the FRS in the crusher before I'd even consider even.
As much as I like A6s, S2000.
Give me that
Who
A6.
commented that?
Huh? Who's another FRS? Garrett Melendrez.
Get out.
I'm sorry. Get out. No, we love you.
So
You lose
S2001
one
on that
subscriber
one.
tonight.
Oh, I almost dropped my phone.
S2000.
So we have another SW20. SW20 versus Celica GT4. Dude, give me those 3S GTE noises. The SW20 doesn't have that, does it? The 3S GTE? Give me the rally
Oh, I
car.
already know.
Give me
Yeah.
the GT4 all day, dude.
Yeah.
GT4.
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 Sweet!
That was kind of
Easy.
good.
All right, this is from our good friend and Kidboy photographer, Josh McCohen.
Yes, sir.
I love this one.
All right, we have the grand old Ford Econoline versus the Chevy Express. So I researched about these a little bit because I didn't want to mess this one up. I'm going to take the Chevy Express because of the engine.
LS
Because I'm going to put that in the C5 that I picked.
Yeah.
But also, the transmissions are better, supposedly, and they have more interior room for people that are doing like van life stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take the Chevy Express.
I'm going Econoline just because I'm a Ford boy.
Fair.
Ever since the Express started getting Vortec motors, I think it's pretty much been the same.
Yeah.
So Chevy Express.
Chevy Express based upon suspension.
Ooh, what's the difference?
Specifically.
Mr. Alignment guy.
Well, especially the older Ford Econolines, they have twin I-beams, which
Which
is
are garbage.
Trash.
Garbage.
Okay.
And Chevy Expresses have had the same thing forever, which is basically the adjustable, just like how Silverado works. Same
So,
thing.
not only do you get an less, you get a better suspension.
Yes.
So, it's going to be the Chevy Express for one particular reason.
Oh.
My buddy Kit, which I think you've met Kit
Yes,
before.
I have.
Okay. He had a former church van. Okay. Still had the church van logos on the side. And he put a big old honking turbo on that thing and ran half-mile drag races 8 deep in.
Oh
8 deep
my
half-mile
God.
drag races.
He said, we're going to be Jesus.
Stalking turtles. Just straight, I think it was 68 millimeter turbo. It was huge.
Oh,
Christ.
It was huge. It was a way too big of a turbo and just ran the crap out of it. It was fast.
I'm hopping on the Express train.
I think the
Because
Express,
I've worked on them,
Yeah.
both of them. The Econoline is trash.
You
There
never
you
know
go.
what's in the back of an Express, anyways.
There you go, Josh. That I
Good
really
question,
like that.
Josh.
Go, Josh. That's my favorite one so far. Now, this next one is going to be hard because they didn't specify, but this is from Z34 _ Aguilera, and it's MR2 versus Miata.
Look at that guy.
Yeah. Is that?
MR2 versus Miata.
Yeah. Now, I don't want to go like newest versus newest because there's only 3 gens of the MR2. So
Yeah.
I think as an overall.
So up to the 3rd gen.
yeah. So
Yeah.
So I would rather have the MR2 because I would rather only have the ZZW30, the 3rd gen MR2, over every gen Miata. Because they are that good. And Wade, you've talked to me about Luke and his MRS. And
It's unreal.
And
Yeah.
also, when I go look at hot versions, I don't see a whole lot of Miatas, but I do see that Touge Sprint MRS that has been absolutely the super frog, just been running it forever. And now it runs Tsukuba in under a minute, which is crazy cool. So I'm going to take MR2 just because of the ZZW30 primarily.
I'll take the MR2, preferably the AW11 body style.
Oh,
Man likes to snap.
Yeah, I mean, I drove my friend Mason's AW11 he's got, and for whatever reason, that car is I just think it's super cool.
It is a cool car. I like it. I'm going to choose the MR2. I know, your Miata is the most race thing on the weekend, but
You also own one though, and I bet you would like an MR2.
yeah.
Like,
After seeing what Luke's did, I'm like, yeah, I got
And
that.
those are cheap. They're so.
If it just wouldn't blow up, that'd be
I think because the third gen
it's just like that
MR2.
marker. 211.
I think because the third gen MR2 is so slept on, it becomes a better value than a Miata, like an NA and B anything. What about you, Doug?
I would definitely do MR2 over Miata, and I've owned a couple of Miatas, and it's as reliable as Miatas are. MR2 is kind of like cool factor.
So it's 4-0, and then we have the 2 Miata guys over there steaming.
They're staring at us.
So, Austin, what are you taking?
MR2.
Oh! Is Couch going to come in and defend the Miata, or is he
We
going to
have a broom in here because it's going to be a sweep for the MR2.
Oh, the MR2! The MR2 beats the Miata with a 6-0 sweep.
Wow, there's a purist that's just.
There is a kid driving his NA with his headphones in right
He
now.
just wrecks.
Dude, he is livid.
I said it once, I said it before, okay? Unless your name's Gary, okay?
Yeah.
You don't buy a Miata unless you can't afford anything cooler.
Now, so someone commented under that because that suggestion had some comments, and they mentioned that obviously you can drift Miatas, like a little bit more, like hobby wise, like taking drift events. But I think as what we all do, I think the MR2 is better. This is from Subi Air Day. They said too easy WRX versus Evo, but that's super generalized, and there's
Very broad.
and there's a bunch of
Very
those.
vague.
So there's a bunch of like STI versus Evo, any generation, WRX versus Evo. I think it's a better comparison to do STI versus Evo and look at them for overall. So ever since I guess the GC8, the 2.5 RS, and the Evo 1, all the way up until the Evo 10 and the V8 chassis STI.
Let's do this. Okay, we'll do the very best Subaru, which is a 22B.
I disagree because then we're just going to sit here and disagree on that.
That's true. Well, let's make it interesting.
Let's just do the overall.
It's just
easier.
Think broad. Just think
Well, then
broad.
everybody's gonna pick Evo.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Evo.
No,
Yeah, Evo.
No, not.
I'm not either, and I love it. Everyone knows I love Evos, and I'm going to take STIs over Evos.
I'm gonna do Evo.
No, it'd be Evo.
Okay.
Man, I grew up with the WRX STI, but put those two together on a rally course on Gran Turismo, it's STI all day long.
Okay, let's.
As much as my big thing is, as much as I hate that stupid engine, granted it's not an F8, it's an EJ,
Yeah.
but as much as I hate stupid 4-cylinders sideways, those things are safe. Subarus are always safe, and I've seen Evo Rex not go well, and I'm just gonna go based off Subaru.
Because they're going so
safety.
much faster.
So we'll go off the
So we have 2 Subarus, 3 Evos.
Evo.
Yeah, he said Evo.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
So it's
Get him
a
out
42. Get him out.
straight
All
to jail.
So Evo wins on that one.
Let
42.
me throw a wild card in there real quick without on the comments. Subaru 22B versus Evo whatever the hell name
5.
number is. Evo 5.
The
Tommy,
CB9A.
Tommy Cara edition.
So 6.
Okay.
Evo
What,
6.
special edition.
So Evo 6 Tommy Kyra versus the 22B.
Yes.
The 22B is coupe.
Okay.
I'm taking 22B.
MRS on it.
What? The 22B.
22B.
Yeah,
Okay. I'll be Tommy Cara.
that's fair. They're cool.
What you guys?
22B is about the only Subaru I like.
22B.
Okay.
Love them.
There you go. You add that one in there too.
So it's interesting. The Evo won, but when you compare like the best old school versus best old school, we went Subaru.
Yeah, because I like
That's
all.
true.
I like.
Yeah. I wonder why.
Boonta fans, baby.
That's
There
right.
it is.
That's right.
All right. So this next one is I don't know
definitely
enough
not
about
right
these to
here.
make a comparison. OG Saab 900S versus 2015 Ram ProMaster City.
What?
What?
Okay.
What?
That is so wild card. I don't
Okay.
even-
Okay. Read them off again.
So the Saab 900S versus the 2015 Ram ProMaster City.
Why the 2015?
Why?
that specific?
Why?
I have a feeling that
Specifically the ProMaster City.
well, no, someone else commented and they were like, "I see you" with a skull emoji. So I think there's a story behind that
Yeah.
comment But just because I like them, Saab.
I'm going Saab, so I like saying Saab.
Yeah.
Um,
Saab, dude.
Saab!
What about you?
I'm gonna go Pro Master City because Saab ties in the Fed Boy. So yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I mean, this is almost like ridiculous. You have a ProMaster,
It is
which
ridiculous.
which is a big, like
No,
Parts
this
No,
delivery
it's
van.
not. It's not big though. It's literally
tiny.
Oh, the city.
advanced
Oh,
style.
the city.
It's like the Ford
It's a
Transit.
Firestone.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
so it's like the
It's a Transit Connect Ford. van.
okay, so it's a Dodge Dart with a van body
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a neon.
versus
It's dead.
Dead.
versus a two-door coupe that's turbocharged.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going Saab. That's ridiculous.
Okay.
If it was the bigger ProMaster,
Mm-hmm.
I would pick it. But it's
Why?
not. But it's not. So Saab.
Cows just killed someone.
Why? I'm so confused.
But look at who you're talking to. Do you remember a couple podcast episodes ago about him and Wade living in the woods?
No. The ProMasters are cool because they're the perfect motorcycle tracting vehicle. Put your motorcycle.
Oh
put a
no,
hand
the
in it.
ProMasters are junk. Have you ever worked on
They're
those?
junk.
I went to a Dodge dealership.
We can't make this a podcast about debating about what makes them shit
Bro,
or bad.
no. Sob. Get it out of
Saab wins.
Sob.
Saab
You can't stay on it.
Saab because fighter plane things.
Okay, so this from Josh, who asked about the Econoline versus the Express. Amber asked Cappuccino versus NA Miata, and I'm going Cappuccino because I can fit. I can fit in a Cap better than I can fit in an NA.
Cappuccino because it's cool.
And also, you could Wade wrote drink versus NA Miata. Also, you could drink a cappuccino driving a cappuccino. If you're drinking an NA Miata driving an NA Miata, you're gonna die.
Instantly dead.
All right, what do you got?
This is a hard option. I'm gonna go with the trans tunnel heat on this one, and I'm gonna choose an Aviata.
Okay.
What?
Gotta stay warm.
I'll do the Starbucks drink.
Cappuccino. So we got 3-1. What you got, Austin?
Yeah.
Oh.
Give me the chilled Starbucks. drink.
Oh, 4-2.
Listen,
Cap
NA,
points.
like stock NA Miatas are just not good.
Yeah.
I'm
but
sorry.
no,
No
they are not
offense
No.
to Amber. Cappuccinos are cool. Not that great. I said it. I'm sorry.
Amber's is.
Huh? I've not
Amber's
driven
is.
Ambers. I've only driven Ricks.
No, it just looks cool.
I've only driven Ricks, and Ricks felt like a death trap.
They are.
Well, so do NA Miata.
No. So don't hold it for.
All right, so on to the next one. So first gen 8.6. Oh no, second gen 8.6 versus Indy 2 Miata. This pops up a lot.
Okay.
I've owned both.
You're talking about like the 2022 8.6, the new 8.6.
versus
Yes.
the 2019 up or 2020 up Miata, the one that got
something like
refreshed.
that.
I'm gonna take the 8.6 just because for me, I'm never gonna pick a Miata. I don't fit. I've had enough of them, so I'm just taking second gen 8.6.
8.6.
8.6.
MD.
There's 1 cent outside.
Yep.
So that makes sense.
Once at a time.
It's just 5 so.
8.6.
8.6.
5-1.
If you just press the button, it's
A little bit of bias.
Nope, that's only
So,
RF models, baby.
This. Oh, we dropped the board.
Our board.
Oh, look at
See,
this.
The board's as soft as the Indy expansion, so.
Yeah.
All right, this next one is from our good friend Jody, Austin's dad. He spilled his beer.
This man about had Nicky come out of his nose.
Oh man! All right, so from Austin's dad, EK Civic versus Miata, both with K swaps. As I previously stated, never a yes to a Miata from me.
It's okay to be wrong.
So EK Civic because it already has a K in it in the name.
Okay.
Also, I just
Why do
think,
you have to? What do you have to say, buddy crap, when I drink my beer every time?
also I just think an EK Civic that
EKs are cool.
just have
EKs
the
are
power and everything that a K series has, like say K24 A2. I think that would be a phenomenal car to drive anywhere. So I'm gonna go with the EK.
EK Civic.
EK Civic.
Miata.
2 in a row. No surprise.
I gotta say, that's really tough. They're very, very close.
You
But I'm
also
choosing
have a
Miata.
VTEC Miata out there too.
I gotta say, they're very, very close, especially when you compare the GLTC fields. But Miata.
EK Civic.
Oh, we broke the tie again. 4-2. Civic wins.
I was expecting you to say something
I was expecting a K Miata.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
I don't like the way that everything works. For the
So,
Chaos.
from our good friend Patrick, he just said Maymoto's Battle of the Small Boars. I don't know any small boar other than a Grom, so...
Well, the Grom
Yeah,
and
The monkey!
the well, the
The
monkey. The
well,
monkey
it's
is
old
the same.
school, isn't
They're
it?
the same, basically the same thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What did you
there's
say?
different bodies.
The Grom and the Honda Monkey? But
No,
that,
not the
no,
monkey,
that's not...
What is it? The Z125?
I'm just gonna pick a Grom.
Yeah.
Sure.
The Benelli. The Benelli.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go with a Grom over the monkey. But a Grom.
No, well, we're doing a Grom
Benelli.
versus a Benelli.
Benelli. Let's say Benelli.
I can't spell Benelli, so Grom it is. It's 4 letters.
B-I-N-N-I-L-L-I.
I like vanilla, but
Or
I'm
E.
gonna go with the Grom.
Pass on the vanilla, give me the Grom.
Benelli sounds some sort of like.
It is. It's very much
so,
so.
You have to
I'll
wear a
go with
scarf
Grom.
when you ride a Benelli, I'm sure.
It's also
It's gotta be Grom. Everyone knows that it's just Grom.
Yeah, Grom wins.
It's just Grom. Yeah, just
Grom.
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 Everyone knows.
Grom.
Ah, this is a odd one. Oh, no, sorry, I almost skipped Mason's. Mason has NA Miata versus S2000. We can sweep that one real quick, S2000.
Yeah, we
Yes, 2000. That's
Sorry, Mason.
That's a complete sweep, buddy.
Alright, this is an interesting one from Ben. Mark II Supra, which, isn't that the Celica Supra?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
so-
Celica,
Oh, that's Catfish is Mark III. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Mark II Supra versus 280ZX. I'm going to take the 280.
I'll take the
Supra.
second gen Supra.
Whoa, why? First you, Logan.
Nissan.
Look, this is tough, man. I'm not a Japanese guy. I've
Hey,
had
but
four
I got my-
Mustangs and 2 Fiestas. I'm just picking it because
Hey, so I'm picking the
Based on
bigger
what's
one. I'm used to
cooler.
large cars.
yeah.
What about you, Wade?
I'm gonna choose the Let Me Do It For You boy, and that's gonna be the 280.
Yeah, because the headlights.
I will pick the Celica Supra because I've always actually wanted one.
I heard you, Austin. You said Mark II Supra, right? How about you, Coach?
280.
Oh, tie!
That's a tie.
We're
That's a
starting
good one,
that
though.
one.
I mean, honestly.
That is a good.
Good job, Ben. All right. Oh, man, this next one's going to be good.
You're gonna be good.
Thanks. Integra, which we're going to go Type R, versus 240SX. Now, I want to give the 240 the benefit of the doubt and pick the best one, which technically the S15 Spec R isn't a 240.
Yeah.
But if you're going best for best, also price range, they're about the same right now. To make that question a little bit simpler, we're going to go DC2 Type R versus S15 Spec R. I'm taking the S15, dude.
No, it's not simple. That's going to sweep the floor.
So I look at Japanese cars a lot. They're the same price right now, by the way. They're both mid, upper 20s to low 30s. S15, dude.
I'll take a 240 as well.
That's close as Mustangs you can get.
Yep.
What are you taking?
I'm taking the 240, the S chassis.
If it was an S14 or a 13, I would choose an Integra. But since you specifically said S15, I will go at.
I completely agree with Doug on his answer. Yeah, if it was any other Nissan, no. But S15, yeah.
So for the USDM market, you're pretty much Integra. Integra.
Give me the drifty boy.
So in an S15, or if we're looking at it as an S15, then the S15 sweeps.
Yes.
If it's just the USDM 240, what are you guys picking? Because I'm gonna pick the Integra.
Integra.
as well.
Yeah.
Integra.
So for the USDM,
See, Wade just
Integra
wants to
wins.
choose the 240 to drift it.
Yeah, you can drift an Integra if you go fast enough. So for the USDM, which would be 240, because even the S13 over in Japan is 180. So for the USDM spec, it'd be the Integra. For the Japanese, if you can get the S15, it would be the S15.
Correct.
You underline Type R because it got second.
Well, yeah.
You got a second over the S15.
Oh, this one's interesting. So there are a lot of things getting compared to the 8.6. This is an interesting one. Fiat Abarth / Abarth, whichever way you want to say
A
it.
fart.
Abarth 500 versus the 8.6. I'm
First
going to
gen
take the
8.6?
Abarth. Yeah, first gen. So I'm going to take the Abarth because, bro, everyone I know that has one just beats on them. I don't know about reliability. They just look fun. They look like an even smaller version of a Fiesta. And I like that.
Taking the Abarth as well.
Oh, 2-0.
I like the Abarth, but I'm going to choose the 8.6.
2-1.
I will happily choose the 8.6 because the seats in the Fiat are terrible.
Yep.
That's
2 to
a very
2.
good opinion.
100%.
Yes.
A6.
2 to 3.
8-6.
2 to 4, 8-6 wins.
Zip them up. No.
Zip 'em up.
Zip 'em up.
Very done apart. All right, we got this one's going to be interesting because we don't have a lot of experience with it. GR Corolla versus new WRX all-wheel drive hatch. Oh, it says hatch, sending it down the tail. So we're going to assume STI hatch versus GR Corolla.
Oh, okay.
I'm a little biased, but I'm going to take the GR Corolla.
I like the Corolla as well.
Man, this is a hard one, dude.
Yeah.
Because we already know what the STI hatch can do, and the GR Corolla, we know it's like better, but stuff keeps happening to them.
That's my only caveat is the STI hatch is a fully mechanical all-wheel drive system, and that's why I chose Subaru over Evo. Their Subaru and Evo all-wheel drive systems are similar, but the Subaru all-wheel drive, the performance all-wheel drive system that the STI gets, and that transmission are absolutely incredible, which makes me want to pick the STI hatch over the GR Corolla, but I'm going to pick the GR Corolla because it's like a Fiesta RS.
I'm going to choose the
Oh.
GR Corolla.
STI hatch for me.
Corolla.
GR.
Oh, GR sweeps it.
That's what I bet. I had a vote for STI.
Oh, that's fair. Almost sweeps it.
We're going to sweep Doug off his feet real quick, though.
Somebody commented said Honda Fit versus any car doesn't matter, no contest.
Honda Fit win.
Honda Fit wins. I'll take that over any other car. Yeah, that's fine.
Honda Fit versus.
Wow, I'm surprised we've not had a Honda Fit.
Oh, there's a couple.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Honda Fit versus.
2 comments under that. There's a Fit versus a Miata, but we'll get to that.
Honda Fit.
This next one is from, I believe, the winner of one of the giveaways, Reina GTR.
Yep.
Yeah, FC RX-7 versus Mark III Supra.
Ooh.
Give me the FC. No, that's not even. I'm not even thinking about that. Give me the rotary.
I'm going Mark III Supra.
Oh, he wants that non-turbo motor.
I was a huge fan of a Mark III Supra,
Mm-hmm.
but it's going to be the RX-7. That's a hard one, too. RX-7.
It's a hard one for me if the Supra has a 1J in it. But for me, it would have to be the RX-7 FC.
Oh,
White comment.
Give me that over Yosuke, boy.
2 in a row initial D references. Hell yeah. What about you, Catch?
Yeah, FC. I love the Mark III Supras. I would rather have a Mark III over a Mark IV.
Whoa.
Yeah.
We gotta make a podcast episode for that.
Yeah.
That one
Yeah,
thing right there.
I would. I'd rather have the Mark III Supra over the Mark IV, specifically because I like the body styling better.
There's all kinds of, like, Texas and Miami tuning shops that are just hating.
Yeah, I'm gonna get dragged.
That's
for
like
this,
being the
but
hipster
guess
that
what?
only
That racing
listens.
channel kicks in
care.
the door.
That's
Okay.
like being the hipster that only listens to underground bands and as soon as they get popular, you hate them.
So FC won that one.
I like the Mark IV, but I just
I like
pop
this.
up and down headlights.
I like this next one. I like this next one because they're closer than you think, especially with price and everything. And they're both V8s. Get them both in manual. E92 M3 versus S550 Mustang GT. I'm gonna take the E92 M3. Not even that. The sound of that V8 specifically.
Oh, man, this is
That
another good one.
It is a good one. I'm gonna take the E92 based off the sound.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm taking the Mustang
Yeah,
because I've had four of them. Four different Mustangs, 4 different generations.
If
I
it's an
mean,
S550, does that mean it's like a Cobra or something? I don't know.
no, the S550, you
No.
get the GT with like a track package or something
Well,
like that.
so
But
that's-
it comes with an IRS.
Okay.
That's the new, not the
Newer
new
ones.
one, but the 20.
The IRS 15 to 22.
Yeah, it's like this 15, 16, and 22.
Yeah. So what are you taking, Wade?
It's going to be the E92. Sounds so good.
They sound.
It'll be the S550 for me.
Ooh,
It's a
tied.
great track car.
E92 and 3s run sub 7 at the ring. They're good first team.
S550 is just as good in my opinion. In my opinion.
Another American penny.
E92, I drank the BMW Kool-Aid.
Yes, but it's weird. You didn't pick the E46 over the R32. You didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's right. You did.
Yeah.
Drank the BMW Kool-Aid.
Oh, he drank the Kool-Aid.
I'm gonna take the E92.
It's okay.
Fair enough. 4-2.
It's getting a little
But that's
better.
I really
One of
like
these
that
days,
one.
the Mustang will reign supreme.
Also, they're similar.
You guys will be laughing as we are busy changing every did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
So they're super.
But that's
similar.
fine. We're blowing up MT-82s.
and loosening them up.
They're super similar in weight.
And destroy. Wait, no. Did they fix the oil pump gear?
No.
That's
No.
fine. Yeah.
So we're blowing oil pump gears and we're ruining MT-82s.
We'll be sitting here stroking each other off as we're sitting on the side of the
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at least our MT-82s are still pushing us forward somehow.
All right, back to the Honda Fit. So I would do it under the thing. I like how you just wrote Honda Fit and circled it. Honda Fit versus NB Miata.
Yeah.
And this is as you're like, you have a car. This is your fun car.
Oh, we said there was no stipulations.
No
Just car versus
stipulations.
car. You
Car
can't
versus-
add
Okay,
random
okay, that's fine. I'm
stipulations.
taking a Honda Fit. The guy who designed that chassis designed the chassis for the SD1000. The X-frame that's in the body of the chassis designed that for the Fit. That's dope.
Fit.
all day.
Fit.
I'm gonna go with the rigid boy. We'll go with the Fit.
Much more rigid than a Miata, by the way. It's more
A
rigid
lot.
than an ND, by the way. First gen Fit, more rigid than an
Sorry, boys, I wouldn't even question it. I do NB.
Fair.
You had one for
You had one for a while.
I had one for
11
11
years.
years.
Give
Yeah.
me a supposedly red but now pink Honda Fit.
I might be buying that car. You better watch out.
Listen, you guys know how much you can fit in a Honda Fit?
Yes.
Is
You
this
can
what
fit
we're
by
talking about?
choice in a Honda Fit.
To be fair, you can fit a Honda Grom in the back of a Honda Fit. Have done it.
Fit almost swept the Miata. Wow. Honda Fit.
Honda
Two
Fit.
dubs for the Fit on this one.
Comfortably drive to the track, get great gas mileage on the way to the track, do the track day, and then drive home.
This is going to be a good one. Second gen 8.6 versus FK8 Type R.
Mm.
I'm taking the Type R. As big as they are, I just would enjoy it more, I think. Because I've had the second gen 8.6 experience. So.
Give me the Typer.
Ooh, take for the
I'm
FK8.
taking the second gen.
Fair.
I'm not.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not
You
even
know,
going to answer that.
Anything with a Honda, we can just skip Doug because we know his answer.
That's not true. I've chose a couple
We're
against
gonna talk
Honda.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, you chose
You know
the
what
Chevy
I mean.
Express.
Gotta be the 8.6. I'll pass you guys when you guys are sitting on the back straight overheating.
Fair
I've never overheated on track. Not a single time.
Yeah,
Nobody ran out of
most
fuel.
of them do.
Got outrun by a stock Fiesta.
No, I
Oh boy,
Boy,
that's why we brought Logan in for this one comparison.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are we
Logan,
type? Wait, it's Type R 8.6, Type R 8.6.
As
Ooh.
much as I like
Uh-oh.
and enjoy the FK8,
Oh, oh,
I'm gonna choose second gen.
Wow.
tie.
Tied up.
Tied up.
That's what I thought.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
why'd you circle both?
I'm really surprised that was
So
a
just putting
tie.
a star.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It wasn't really a star. It was kind of a basketball that was deflated.
It kind of maybe like a pie. I don't know.
Wait, are you wearing a sponsored shirt?
Oh, they match.
Hey!
Hey!
Yeah, we are. Yeah, Eurospec. Come see us. Come see that guy.
Doug.
He
Come
lines
see us.
cars.
Gotcha.
I saw him last Friday. I'll be seeing him tomorrow too. All right, we have. This is a hard one because it's not specific. We talked about this one earlier. Camaro ZL1 1LE versus anything under 100K. So, are we wanting to list this or just say what we would rather have?
There's a lot of things I'd rather
Oh,
have.
if we're going
Anything other than the Camaro, because I like to see out of my windshield.
The GoPro.
Snick. Hey, put a snick. No snip on snick.
anything under 100 grand, Jesus.
Snake S.
No, it's the snake.
Oh. So, I would rather have a Lotus Evora 400 manual. Supercharged V6, double wishbone front rear MR. I'd rather have that for under 100 grand versus the Camaro.
That you can't see anything out of.
Yeah, which the Evora is not much better, but it's still better driving experience.
Is it a certain year Camaro or is it just?
We're probably going to go 6th gen, the one that ran the 716.
I'm gonna go with Pro Touring second gen Camaro. I'll take it.
Over.
Yeah.
Okay, what you got?
I mean, I'm a Mustang guy, so if we're going MSRP under 100 grand, it's going to be the GT500.
Fair.
It's a good call. For me, it'd have to be some sort of like maybe 4th gen Viper.
Fair. What you got?
Well, basically same answer as Doug, except
Oh,
I would
of
probably
course.
choose a second gen Viper because I'm a masochist and hate myself.
Or
What you got?
11.
Anything else? Anything else other than the Camaro?
So Couch got a dart. All right.
See, this is why
I would
wrote
rather
Snake.
choose the SRT4 Neon.
It's dead.
This is why I chose Snake, because we had 2 Vipers as answers. So Snake won.
Fair. I guess in voting, yeah, the Viper beat out the Camaro 011 Elite.
Go ahead and give you a circle there.
Ooh. I don't know if this is going to be close or not. NC Miata versus S2000. I will take the S2000.
S2000. Wait.
Yeah.
Man. I've seen some S2000s do some crazy things at Road Atlanta. So I'm probably going to choose.
I think we all have. Sorry, Forrest. We love you.
I'm going to go with the RX-8. Let's go with
What?
the NC Miata.
There's an RX essentially. I'll do S2000, no question.
S2000.
And see, I own one.
4-2, but still S2000 got it. S2000's having some wins.
S2000?
Has the S2000 lost anything?
It lost to the Iconic line. No, I'm just joking.
I kind of feel bad for the Miatas this round, boys. I'm not gonna
You
lie.
guys are realizing the truth.
We don't hate Miatas.
No. I'm just saying. They're gonna get a sympathy there.
Are we overexposed to Miatas?
I think so.
Oh, I got a good one from our good friend Cody Cruz.
Okay.
GT350R versus A90 Supra. I'm taking the GT350R. Those things hide their weight like no other, and they sound really good. That's right under the E92 and 3 for me for manual V8s.
Oh man, give me the 8200 RPM.
Yeah.
God damn.
Two for the GT350. What's your
I've gotten point bias for GT350R, so I'm taking the Supra.
And you have a Supra,
Yes.
so that's part of
I've
it.
already put it to the test, so I know.
Yeah. I have been in the car when he's gotten point bias by GT350Rs.
I would still take a GT350R, no question.
3-1.
I'll
This
Loctite my
sounds so
oil
good.
filter and I'll get a GT350R.
4-1.
Supra.
Got
Mark
that
5.
Jiffy Lube special.
Give me the Mark,
Pack
give,
it in
give
Loctite,
me the
so
Mark
it'll-
5.
Hold on. Both of y'all are talking. What'd you say?
Give me the Mark 5. I'll take the Supra.
All right. So we got GT350. 42.
Wow, 42, yeah.
All right. We have FCRX7 versus A90 Miata. I'm gonna take the RX7.
Yeah.
That's not even-
That's a sweep it up. Sweep it up.
I don't think we have to even discuss that.
It's not really much of a
Yeah.
Hospital what?
Hospital owners.
Hospital owners.
We
Also
also
like the reference.
Yeah.
I like this comparison to the A90 Super a little bit more. And this is from our good friend Camden, who we've answered his questions before. He always has some pretty good ones.
Yeah.
Mark 5 Supra manual versus M2 comp.
Dang.
Dude, that one's hard. And the only reason I'm picking the M2, and whoever's seen me drive Wade Supra has seen this. I probably fit in, and I actually do fit in an M2 better. When I drove Wade Supra, seat on the ground, seating position where it should be, my head is eye level. I am eye level with the sun visor.
See, I'm going to choose the Supra for the exact opposite reason. Because I fit a Supra better. So Forrest and I literally had this conversation 2 weeks ago. And the only reason you buy the M2 over the Supra is if you needed the more space because you have
Back
family
seats,
and stuff
right.
like that.
Yeah.
It's the only other reason.
What you got, Logan?
Super, because it's a coupe.
Wait,
Well,
that is-
technically, it can be referred to as a hatch.
Shut up.
I'm still taking the Super.
well, yeah, the M2 comes coupe.
Yeah.
So they're both turbo
That's
inline
right.
6 manual BMWs.
That's right. Nope, still taking the Super.
Fair enough.
I'm taking the Supra, even though I do really, really enjoy the M2 comp. The Supra just has better aftermarket capabilities, in my opinion. I think when you buy an M2, you're just buying, like, okay, this is what it's meant to do.
Yep.
You can try and fit a 255, maybe a little bit bigger under that. But,
Yep.
yeah.
275.
For me,
Square.
if he didn't say manual, I would have chosen M2. But because he said manual for the A90, I'm going to choose the Supra.
It'd be Supra no matter what.
Super.
Oh, I'm on the losing side.
M2s are nice though.
I did.
I've driven both, and the M2s are real nice.
I literally just aligned one yesterday. 2 days ago, and great. And the M2 comps are awesome.
Quick sidebar. I hope
side quest?
someone said something about this. The M2 looks better.
The new
Yeah, no, the
Yeah.
M2 comp. the F87.
Okay.
So like Matthews, the orange one, right? That looks better than a Supra.
I
You're out of
disagree.
your mind.
I disagree.
That's fine.
They are.
Jump.
In
Get out.
your defense,
Get
I look
out.
at them in even playing field. I think they both look equally good for different reasons.
Fair. I like that. So, Marco Super 1. All right, you ready for the next one? All right. Where are we at?
Oh my goodness.
EG Civic Hatch versus
55
NB
minutes.
Miata.
A what hatch versus a what?
EG, so like Kamal's.
Okay.
Versus an NB Miata.
That's a hard one.
I'm taking this might be the only Miata I pick. I'm going to take an NB Miata because how old EG hatches are now, man. Especially if it could be an NB2 Miata.
Sir.
Wade almost died again.
Like, it's so unreliable. Just like a hatch.
Oh! Okay, so I'm taking the Miata.
I'm taking the EG.
Think of Luke and the NB. Channel him.
I'm a hatchback.
I'm
guy
gonna
anyway.
choose the NB.
What you got?
EG.
2-2.
Miata.
NB.
Miata wins! Get one up for the Miata!
Finally.
Ooh, Matthew coming in with one. Cayman GT4.
Like
I'm
the
going to
one
assume
Why would
the
he-
manual
why would
one,
he
not
choose
the
one
new
of
one. I'm going to assume not the new one, but a manual one versus a Lotus Evora.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
I'm taking the Evora, and it sounds stupid, only based off suspension design. Double wishbone makes everything drive better.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going to take the Evora.
I'm taking the GT4 for the noise.
Yeah, that's hard to do.
I'm taking.
I have a Camry motor in the back of the Evora. That's the hard
I'm
part.
taking
Wait,
the-
what'd you take?
Cayman.
So Lotus Cayman.
I'm taking the Evora over the noise. The supercharger in the back of the thing, little Camry engine going crazy. I've driven a couple. Dude, the sound is incredible. Now Cayman, especially being a GT4. Nice.
That sounds good.
I'm going to take an Evora.
Just full nut.
What you got, Austin?
He's choosing P-Card.
If I was smart, I would choose P-Card. But I'm not smart, and I love British cars, so Lotus.
Welcome to the dumb side of the table where
Yeah.
we drive the Camry engines.
Yeah, that's it. I am a masochist, and we know this.
P-Card.
Tied.
Give me that GT4.
Wow.
Good job, Matthew, on that one. That's a good
That's
comparison,
a
though.
really good one.
All right. We have ND versus NA.
Why is that even a comparison?
And
Because they
It's
commented.
hard, but
MD.
the NAs are just.
Hold on.
Wait, they're already
We got-
disagreeing.
we
Hold
have
on.
to-
Hold on. We need to just. I'm taking the ND.
I'll take the NA.
Yeah, we're already disagreeing. Two sets of us are already disagreeing. So
ND
ND, NA.
I'll take the NA.
ND.
2-2.
NA.
3-2.
Indeed.
Oh, man! Cat's just like, why is this even a comparison? We're tied.
ND, especially RF.
But that's interesting because I think that just singled out who likes driving new cars and who likes driving old cars.
Well, okay, I don't know. For me, at least, I like. So, indies are cool, but they feel like they're trying to be in NA.
Yeah, I agree.
They feel like they're trying to be in NA because like they're sloppy like NAs are, but they're trying to be sloppy like NAs are.
It's so much like an NA that it has leather, heated seats, navigation, lane departure, hill assist.
But I'm talking about steering and suspension feel.
Alright, we got hill assist. Go.
So we have another one
Don't beat
that's.
on an indie like I beat on my INA.
So we're gonna circle back to that one.
Okay. You won't take it.
We have another Evo versus STI, but I also like this one says Mustang versus 350Z. Logan, because we brought him in as a Mustang expert. What generation compares the closest to that?
350 or 370?
350.
Like the Mach 1, like
I felt
I
like
guess it
Like
really
95.
depends.
Like
Like,
the
if you're
early
going like
2000s.
early 2000s, it would be like your Cobra, like your Terminator Cobras.
yeah.
Okay, so let's do that. Terminator Cobra versus 350Z. I'm
I
taking
mean,
the Co-
it really just depends on what year you're trying to compare a 350. Or
But when it's so
370Z.
broad like that, you have to pick something kind of. You could get it for about the same price range, which I don't
you
know.
can still get Terminator Cobras for sub 20.
Okay, so that's perfect versus the Z. So I'm going to take the Z.
I'll take the Cobra. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Give me the supercharged V8 256 and an IRS.
I only want the Z because if you hit the rear quarters, they can come off like a C5 or a C6. You can take
Really?
the rear quarters come off just like a Corvette.
I didn't know that.
They
Yeah. They unbolt. It's
Yeah.
like 9 bolts and they come off.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I changed my opinion. I'm taking Terminator.
Yeah, I know. I'm picking Cobra, Terminator, it doesn't matter. That.
channel my inner muscle car boy, picking that Terminator, son.
Give me that dang turn me, boy.
Oh, put me on Trombone Island. That's fine.
It is hard, but you can still find Terminator covers for sub 20. There are a lot of people that overprice them, but they are still available.
Oh,
Yes.
someone mentioned Mitsubishi Evo 5 versus 22B.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, wait, we went through that one earlier.
We already went through it.
And 22B won.
Yeah.
It was a 22B.
Wait, did we?
Wait,
yeah,
we already
we
did.
did 22B, and then he brought up the Evo 5.
Yeah, because it won 4-2.
Well,
Yeah,
Hey,
so the 22B won.
hey, Evo 5.
Jesus, we're not. You can't be a masochist.
Me and you were the only two that chose Evo 5.
I like. Here we go. This is weird. And R32 Volkswagen versus R32 Nissan. Now, this person didn't specify, so we're gonna go with price ranges, and I'm gonna do R32 Volkswagen versus R32 GTST, whatever the top trim of the Skyline is.
Before the
That
GTR.
isn't the GTR, which would be the GTST. I'm taking the Volkswagen.
Give me the Volkswagen.
Those things sound awesome.
Good job, man.
So every R32 I've driven is like crazy rigid. They feel super rigid, almost as good as a Fit Nut Point.
Oh, man.
This is like GTST, no GTR.
Oh, it's going to be the R32 then.
Which one?
You like the cliffhanger? That was good. Yeah, the Nissan on it.
Nissan the same.
2-2.
So, the Volkswagen.
He drank the coolant.
And
He takes it.
I do want to have a slight caveat, real quick.
Okay.
So, 2015 Touge Fest, I did a run with an R32 Volkswagen with the Javelin, and it was a ridiculous amount of fun. I peppered the man's windshield with asphalt from gutter running the Javelin.
Oh.
If you're listening to this, reach out.
Wait, is
That was
this
fun.
blue?
It was gray.
Oh, okay.
Gray silver. Man,
Okay.
The man was allegedly not on leave from the military. Could have been AWOL to go to Touge Fest.
Oh my gosh.
Dedication.
So you're taking the Volkswagen?
Yep.
GTST.
Tie it up.
Wow.
We have ourselves a tie.
Really?
No matter what,
I
I
have a friend
will
with an
never
R32.
choose a Volkswagen.
Have a friend with
I just don't want the
R32.
issues.
Has like
Okay.
230,000 miles on that thing.
So I actually
We've
have to
never
Google
done
this one
maintenance.
just to make sure that I'm right. When I think this is what I think it is. Okay, it is. We have an A90 Supra versus an E86 BMW M Coupe. Now, for those that don't know what that is the Z4 M Coupe. That is the Z4 Coupe. Like, it's like not a hardtop from factory, but a coupe with the S54 from the E46 M3. And those things are still in the 40s. And I will take that over an A90 Supra because it drives like an S2000 and it has the S54, and that engine sounds better than a B58.
What was the model?
E86.
E86.
So, or you could just say Z4 M Coupe.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take that over the A90 Supra because it sounds better and it weighs less. But they're both manual inline 6 BMWs. One has a turbo and one doesn't.
I'm probably just going to go Supra because I don't know anything much about it.
Fair.
Man, I really want to pick the Supra, but the other car has A6 in it. No, I'm gonna choose Supra when it comes to that.
Supra, fair.
Super.
Supra.
I want to go with the Supra.
You made eye contact with me and made me think you were going to choose the Honda.
That is Supra.
I think the E86 is slept on a lot, though.
But isn't the E86 faster at like lightning lap time?
I don't know. I'll have to look that up.
I don't know.
I'm curious. Somebody look that up.
Wait, hold on. Z4?
While you're
you
driving.
want to know like
No,
lightning
you're doing
lap?
your-
Oh no, just somebody in the comments. We'll figure it out later.
Oh god. I'm already typing it. I'm so
Uh-oh.
sorry.
Pressure.
Lightning Lab, Z4. I don't think it's been lightning lapped. It's funny, I typed in Z4. There's a bunch of pictures of an A92. There's a bunch of pictures of a new Supra. Okay. AE86 versus R30 Skyline. The super cool retro brick.
Oh, that's hard.
Oh, I'm thinking AE86.
Oh, give me the R30.
What?
Let me drive a brick.
Fair. You're used to it.
I like Volvos because they look like bricks.
Man, an R30 Skyline is pretty neat.
These are so cool.
Oh man.
This is hard.
Yeah.
This is really hard.
As
for
much
me.
as I want to choose the 86, I think I'm gonna choose the 86.
Yeah, A6 for me.
This is really, really hard for me, but I'm going to choose the 8.6 just because I've always wanted one as a everything car. Drifting, track, daily, weekend car.
I think one of those with an F20 from an S2000.
Yeah. It'd just be a perfect everything car.
The F20 fits that engine.
S-Space. It's
Also, shout out Josh McCoy from earlier. He has an F20, I believe it's an F20 swapped AE86 Levin. So not the pop-up front end, but the JDM front end coupe, which I think looks better than a hatch. And it's like midnight purple on silver two-tone. It is one of the prettiest 8.6s I've ever seen. I saw it in person last year.
You're the only person.
Except for you're gonna get,
The car never sees daylight.
except for you're gonna get yelled at because it's not his, it's Amber's.
Oh, it is? Oh. Amber, come after me. I forgot. She told me that before.
And that thing has not ran in like 2 years.
How about that? Yeah.
Dude, I've talked to him so many times about buying it.
So like,
Yeah.
I'm going to choose the R30.
Did the R30 just win?
no.
Oh.
A6.
Okay, well, I was looking up Z4 and coupe stuff.
Yeah, you two, the only ones that. No, that tied.
You went. What did you go?
He
You
went-
8.6?
I did AE86.
Oh, no,
I went
I'm
R30.
4-2. Sorry, I thought he went R30.
Tom and I were going with 130.
What's the next one, brother?
So that is all for Instagram. We're going to pop over to the Facebook really quick. And you had a couple, didn't you, Wade? Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
There's Evo versus STI, A91 Supra versus 6th Gen Camaro.
Oh man, this is.
Give me the Camaro. Yeah, I just hope my brakes don't fail.
Yeah, give him the bald eagle screams, man.
GM, yeah, that's part of why I want it V8, dude.
Help me out here. 91.
That's the so in 20
It's
it
a
came out.
glorified with special interior and a stripe on it.
And also it has now has a manual, and
Okay.
it got bumped in power a little, but
Manifold, I think.
yeah. But so it's a refreshed Mark V Supra, which you can get in a manual versus a 6th Gen Camaro SS1LE, which is not the ZL11LE, it's not the supercharged one, it's a naturally aspirated track pack.
So you went Camaro, you went Camaro.
He's gonna pick a Supra.
I'm gonna choose the 6th Gen Camaro on this one.
Whoa! Whoa!
They are very capable cars, and you can get them everywhere.
Wow.
I'll go Supra. Good, only because of manual.
Is the Camaro like a track pack?
The 1LE, yeah.
The 1LE
so
track?
it's the one that has like
Yeah.
all the track.
So it
aids.
is the 1LE. Okay.
Yeah.
Not the
SS1.
ZL1, but just the 1LE.
Yeah, and this is the 6th gen, like the
Yeah,
2021 and up, I think.
So my mom actually had that exact car.
And now she has a Jeep.
Yeah.
Oh,
God!
But yeah, she had a manual ZL1. I think hers was a 15, but
Wait, a ZL1?
no, it's not ZL1.
1LE.
1LE.
Okay.
And I've had that car up to about 140. And
Yeah, probably in
Allegedly.
second gear.
yeah, and I'm gonna choose Camaro because that thing drove so good. Except
And-
you couldn't see out of it.
And 140
Yeah.
probably felt like 70.
Yeah, no, I was just cruising.
They are so stable
just
at pace.
I'm going to choose Supra specifically because I can't see Jack Diddley squat out of the Camaros.
You don't need to see anything
Little
because
boy
you're gonna be in
problem.
front of everybody.
That's it.
Please clip that. But clip it from when we're talking about the Miatas. So, Camaro won that by a long shot. We have Cressida versus Celica. Yeah, I'm going to take the Cressida.
I'll go Celica.
Wait. Big Celica.
What was Celica? Yeah.
Big set.
A big Sleeka versus a small Sleeka. And that's
What
what he
you
wrote.
Oh, I chose Celica.
Which one?
The small.
What you got, Doug?
I'll do Celica, the small one, I guess.
Awesome.
Talking about the old Silicas? Like,
Yeah.
Celica.
Okay. Small or big?
Small. Small Sleeka.
Small Celica wins. And this one I feel like is actually going to be interesting. New BRZ versus new Supra. 2023 BRZ versus 2023 Supra. I'm going to take the 8.6 only because I fit in it better.
Super.
And also it's lighter.
Wait.
I like to go fast.
It's
Yeah,
That's tough.
really?
yeah. Because the Supra is just
Too
The
good.
BRZ
It's too good.
or Bow.
Yeah, I'll go Supra.
Supra.
There it is, Supra. Now, are we gonna narrow this list down? We got
Yeah,
about
Supra.
we got an hour and 10 minutes on us right now. We can make this a long one.
I say we do some hot shot. Just go through it real quick with what we have. Is that all the Facebook
that
comments?
is Facebook,
All
and
of them.
Instagram. That's all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're still watching, thank you guys so much for the comments on everything. I mean, we have a list here. This is a giant list.
I mean, that was 70 plus.
So let's just run through them real quick, and we'll pick what we think. So FD versus Lotus.
The Lotus Carlton.
Lotus Carlton.
Ooh.
God.
Wow, I'm FD.
FD.
What you got?
FD.
Lotus?
Carlton.
Oh,
FD.
oh, that's a win.
FD.
Cross off that Carlton.
Eh.
Wait, so are we gonna just compare the next two down, or are we just gonna see
No,
what
we'll
knocks
just keep
off?
going.
Well, like, are we now gonna do FD versus R32, or are we gonna do R32 versus the Taurus SHO?
I like that way.
Yeah, let's do it that way.
So the FD now has to go against ever. Okay, so the FD versus the R30.
No, R32 versus show. We'll just do.
Oh, bracket style.
Comparison to
Yeah.
Bracket style. Okay, so now we have the R32 versus the Taurus SHO. I'm gonna take the R32 GTR.
Give me the SHO. I think they're more underappreciated.
R32.
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 3-2.
R32 with the win. Oh my gosh, this poor. Wait, we have to revisit C5,
Versus third gen Viper.
and we're gonna go Z06 just to make this a little bit more obviously comparable. I'm still sticking with C5, man. You cannot convince me
No,
to
give
get
me the
Viper.
V10. Give me that V10.
C5 all day.
Viper all day.
Viper.
C5.
Skip. We have to skip it.
Skip.
Oh, now we have that. Oh, poor thing. Just based off the bracket style, we have an SW20 Turbo versus a 5th gen ACR.
You might as well scratch out that.
Okay, we'll go ahead and take care of this real quick.
All right, 5th gen
Ooh, this next one's
ACR.
be good.
5th gen ACR swept it. All right, so now we have the S2000 versus the GT4 Celica.
Ooh.
Toyota's flagship rally car versus
Ooh.
Honda's flagship roadster. Give me the GT4.
GT4.
Celica, man.
Give me the GT4.
Oh, Douglas.
Wow, that's why that? Because you're the Honda guy. Why that over an S2000?
That is one of my top 5 favorite JDM dream cars of all time.
fair, and they're
Yeah,
not super expensive like most.
Yeah.
ST206 is literally one of the
205.
205, sorry, is one of the sexiest JDM cars of all time.
Also, one of the best turbo noises ever, and part of the reason I chose SW20 was for turbo noises, but Toyota just has good turbo
Next.
noises. Yeah, next that was a full speed.
Well,
for
the
the
Yeah,
cool thing
that's
is
a
the
full
S2000 is still in here, so it could come back.
It could. So yeah, we have GT4. So we have the Chevy Express versus every generation MR2. Give me the Chevy Express. I want to see the Chevy Express win and go against something else.
Brother, the ACR.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Express, I mean.
LS noises.
5-3, baby, Express. Come on.
3-0.
MR2.
Express.
What you got, Couch?
Express all day.
5-1. The Chevy Express just
Throw
wiped
your
out.
hog ass cam in
A
there.
Vortec 5-3 just wiped out all of Toyota's engineering and miniature sports cars. All right. Oh, what is that?
We have
Oh,
an
poor thing.
Evo, all-gen Evo versus
The
Saab
Saab.
900S.
Evo.
Evo.
Yeah,
Evo with the yeah. So Evo has that one. I keep having to I want to look at the board, but I have to turn back and talk to the mic. It's a cappuccino versus
Second Gen 86.
a second gen. Give me the cappuccino. I've had that driving experience already. I think especially if I'm going just out, if I already have a car and the cappuccino is we're going car for car here in terms of enjoyment. Cappuccino, you can go 15 miles an hour in a cappuccino. It's going to be more engaging because it's right-hand drive. As great as the second gen 86 is, I think the cappuccino. I personally, for how I would use it, cappuccino. I would love to go down Foothills Parkway, the Dragon, Hellbender, any road, Blood Mountain, and a cappuccino.
Cappuccino because it doesn't look like regular traffic.
Logan throwing heat.
Wow.
Mustang man talking about regular traffic.
Yeah.
I didn't take into effect what you said about the cappuccino and everything, so I'm going to choose the 86.
Oh, 3-1.
Cappuccino.
A6.
Cappuccino.
Oh, he broke the tie. Cappuccino.
Get that second
Drink.
Cappuccino
Get that traffic out of here.
just beat out a second gen 8.6. Now we have a K-swapped EK Civic versus an S15.
Ooh.
Because I had to skip the tie that's below
Yeah.
it, and the S15 won before. So a K-swapped EK Civic versus an
That's not even
S15.
comparison, in my opinion.
S15.
S15.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean,
Austin's looking pretty intently. Were you going to take the K-swap?
you're insane. If you
No, he's staring. Let the man talk. Austin. I thought he was staring at that comparison. He was locking eyes.
So
with
wait, I thought we were skipping ties.
I did.
Yeah,
The
we did.
EK Civic beat out the Miata,
Okay.
and then below that is the S15. So you have a K-swapped EK Civic versus an S15.
I'd probably do S15.
Full sweep on the S15.
Sweep it.
So now we're coming back to Mark II Supra versus the 280SX. The reason I chose the 280SX is because there's a company called Rebello, and they remake L28 and all the L series engines for the S30, and you can get a Rebello 3.1. So it's a 3.1 liter old Nissan inline six that makes 310 naturally aspirated. It's like an E46 M3, but from the 70s, 80s. So I'm sticking with the 280.
I'm still going Supra.
280.
still going to, bro.
280.
All right, tied again. All right, now I think to break the tie, we should say if you had a daily it.
Supra.
What would we?
Supra.
I would switch to the Supra.
All right, Supra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Supra wins at that
the
point.
Supra has won.
Now going back, because I like that. Going
I
back
like
to the
that too.
C5 versus the third gen Viper.
C5.
Let me daily the third gen Viper.
I'll daily the Viper all day long.
Viper.
Imagine
Yeah.
Pull it up to the gas
man,
station.
come on.
Imagine leaving work, crank that, let it warm up for a good 5 minutes. So I'm switching to the Viper. If I have to daily it, I'm switching to the Viper.
Viper.
Sticking Viper.
Turn that Viper on.
I'm
until
still
every
a
cat in the
Viper.
neighborhood.
But I will say a caveat: you will daily drive a Viper right up to the point where you burn your calf on the door sill.
Oh,
Yes, just the exhaust.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
You'll burn your calf one good time. You're like, man, Vipers are kind of stupid.
Bro, give me one leg and I'll drive a Viper over
Yeah,
a
I know.
C5 as a daily.
It's still, honestly, I still choose Viper. But.
So the Viper wins.
Yeah.
So when you
God,
walk
that
around
hurts.
the dollar store and they see your burnt leg, you go, that man has a Viper.
Exactly.
Is that a birthmark? God given right.
My mom has a scar on the back of her calf where she had a Dodge Stratus and laid her leg up against an aftermarket muffler that someone had put on.
All right. What do we-
A6 versus GR Corolla.
Oh, man.
Yes.
And that is a first gen 8.6.
First gen A6 versus GR
GR Corolla.
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 Corolla sweeps it.
Okay.
Well, Couch. Couch is about to swing in there. What you got? GR Corolla won, but were you about to say 8.6?
Yes, I was.
I was
Why?
going to say A6 as
Over a
well.
GR Corolla?
I like rear-wheel drive a lot more than
Oh,
all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive.
I'll go choose
Same
A6
thing.
as well.
Okay. GR Corolla won, but those are good points. When now we have Honda Fit versus the FCR X7. Especially if it's a Savannah or a Turbo 2, I'm taking the RX-7.
10th anniversary.
Ooh, yeah. FC.
Definitely. What you got, Wade?
FC.
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 I'm going to choose FC, but I'm really hoping that the second Honda Fit on the list comes in and
You want a Honda Fit? I'm not even going to say the one that's going up against.
We need a Fit and Express conversion.
I'm really hoping.
Yeah.
Oh my
really,
gosh.
really hoping
Well, the
Fit
Chevy
swings in
Express
there,
is just a V8 swap Fit.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
so-
What are you picking, Couch?
What's the option again?
A Fit versus the
FC.
RX-7, an FC.
Oh, give me the FC.
Okay.
100%.
All right, now, because it just going bracket style, we have an E92 M3 versus a Honda Fit, and I'm going to take a Honda Fit.
I'll go E92.
I'm going to go E92. I'm sorry, Ashley.
M3.
E92. But
I'm not.
Oh!
I'm sorry, Fit.
I'm not.
The
E92.
Fit got knocked out 2 brackets in a row.
I'll tell you what, we'll do this just for it. So, whatever wins will go against the Honda Fit.
I like that. Honda Fit versus the world. All right. Next we have, so again, to break the tie, you are dailying this. This is your only car. FK8 Type R versus 2nd Gen 8.6. I'm picking the Type R.
Type R.
Type R.
8.6.
Give me the tipper.
6.
Give me the
4
tipper.
to 2. Type R wins.
I'll break my kid's leg. In the back.
You'd have to cut him off to get him to fit.
Yeah.
Type R, in my opinion, is the best.
Now, this next,
driver on that board.
this next one's interesting because it was the Camaro ZL11LE versus anything under 100,000. And just based off votes, it was the, 2nd Gen Viper or the 4th Gen? Under 100 grand. What did y'all two pick?
We both.
4th Gen Viper.
So
Yeah,
it's the
4th
4th Gen Viper versus an S2000.
Look.
4th Gen Viper.
Yeah.
Viper all day.
Fourth
Viper.
Gen
Viper.
baby.
Give me the
So,
tipper.
hey, write it next to that so we don't forget. No, you can just write 4th or something.
Nice.
So now we have,
Snake.
what is the GT350R,
Versus Hospital Owners RX-7.
which is
FCR.
FC.
GT350.
350, man.
Over an FC all day.
GT350.
350.
350R.
GT350 beats out the FCR7.
FC.
And why? Why would you choose an FCR7
He owned a
over,
hospital and he's going around racing kids for money.
over a GT350? Why? What makes you choose it?
JDM icon.
Hey, you
Fair.
marked out the wrong one there, Long Bill.
The GT350R is an American icon. I mean,
You marked out GT350. You're meant to mark out Hospital.
Yeah, you nerd.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And
Sorry,
Wentz knew.
I'm not getting paid by the hospital.
Just leave it. We know what
See,
you
them old
mean.
Takahashi boys paid you off, I see.
All right, Mark 5 Supra versus NB Miata. Mark 5 Supra.
Mark 5 Supra.
All right. Get that Miata out of
Sweep
here.
it up.
All right, now this goes back to I think one of my favorite ones that's been mentioned is the Cayman GT4 versus the Lotus Evora. Now, if you're gonna use the highest Cayman model, I feel like you should also use the highest Evora model, which I think is the 400 or the
The
410
460.
in the U.S.
They have the. I thought the 460 was in the US.
I
Pretty
thought
sure
the
it is.
highest you went was the 410 or the 420.
I'm saying 460. Right?
Regardless.
Regardless,
The Cayman.
so as a daily driver, I'd rather take care of a Camry engine than a P-Car engine.
Yes.
So I'm going with the Evora.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because they take pretty much just the exact same parts.
I'm still choosing Cayman. I'm going to wear my Porsche attire, stand outside.
So we have Evora, Cayman.
Evora.
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 Ooh, 5-1 Evora wins. Goodbye. Oh, now we have, back to the tie. This is your daily driver. ND versus NA Miata. I'm going ND.
Indeed, creature comforts.
Indeed.
ND.
Austin, you
Wait.
own an NA. Which one are you
Indeed,
taking?
daily. You know,
Oh,
pretty
daily?
much, or you used
Yeah.
It's gotta be the ND as much as I hate it.
Indy? I'm
Yep,
taking the same
full
choice,
sweep
Indy.
on the ND. Get that NA Miata out of here.
Told you,
Now-
shouldn't even be a contest.
Now we have we have two
Technically-
ties in a row. So let me skip them. So we have a Terminator Cobra versus a Mark V Supra. I want the Cobra.
Ooh.
I'll probably fit in it better. It's going to be more interesting to drive, in my opinion. So I'm taking the Terminator over the Mark V Supra.
to. Give me the Termy.
I'm taking the Turby.
I'll do the turn as well.
You want the Termy. You want the
You
Termy.
want a big, bald
You
eagle
want the
screw and
Termy.
Termy.
I'm sorry,
You
but
want
later
the
muscle car boy goes back at it with the
Supercharging
Termy.
Termy all day.
Terminator knocks out the Mark V
Give me
Supra.
that.
Which is really
Swift
kind of,
uppercut.
Which is kind of depressing for a Mark 5 Supra.
Yeah.
Now we got to go back to the tie. So we have an Evo 5 versus a 22B. You are dailying this car. That makes me change from the 22B to the Evo 5 because 4 doors. Also, a 22B is a $250,000 car. I don't want to, if I get
Yeah.
a rock chip on that, have to drive it in the rain, I'm going to be terrified. Evo 5s are probably high 20s, low 30s. So I'll take the Evo 5.
I agree.
22B.
Fair?
Evo 5.
Evil man till I die.
Evo.
Evo
Yeah.
5 wipes out the 22B. Now, right back down to that, we have another tie, the R32 battle, R32 Volkswagen
The
versus
GTST.
versus the GTST. This is your highest trim. I'm going to take, obviously, the Volkswagen. I picked it before. I'll pick it again. Especially it being a hatchback, that helps a lot, too. So, as a daily, I'll take the R32.
Das Auto.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to choose the R32 again.
Which one?
Volkswagen.
I'm still sticking with Nissan because GTSTs also come in 4-door options.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Bang.
RB20.
Oh.
RB25 actually.
Wasn't the 25 the GTS 25T with R33?
GT 2.5T.
That's the R33.
R30. Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah, the R32 has the GTS-T.
Which is
the
the
RB4.
Nissan. I would still do Nissan. Just because I don't like Volkswagen.
A 2.0 inline 6.
Deutschland.
What you got?
Specifically for a daily.
This is your only car daily driver. Also, good luck finding parts.
Volkswagen.
5 to 1.
All about that Deutschland.
Yeah, alright, now we have... Oh, this is great! This is bracket style. We have AE86 versus a 6th gen Camaro. Now,
AE86, boy.
I'm taking the 86.
No, give me the
As
Camaro.
my fun car, same reason for the Cappuccino. I would rather be driving an 86 when it's 72 degrees and sunny out, rather be driving an 86 across the parkway.
This is an opinion on just one. It's going to be the 86.
86.
3 to 1.
8.6.
4 to 1.
86 because I can see out of it.
Well,
Also, visibility in an old Corolla, especially the hatches, like the 8th, dude, it's phenomenal.
Yes.
well, that and
Because the A-pillars are this big.
Also, props for the 86, just wiped out a Camaro. What you
Yeah.
got, Couch?
86.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Alright, now we have small Celica versus, what is that?
23 Supra.
Versus a 2023 Supra? Give me the Supra.
Supra.
I can't even fit in under
Supra.
that. Alright, now, so on to the... Oh, man.
Wow. We got to
Actually,
fly through
hey,
those.
I have one random one real quick.
It's
3,000
126 for
3000
time.
GT VR4 versus 300 ZX twin turbo.
Z32. So the 3
Man.
GX.
God. I've already forgot what we're talking about.
An old Mitsubishi or an old Nissan?
No, give me the Nissan.
Old Mitsubishi.
Mitsubishi.
VR4.
Tied, but what might have to just...
Lots
As
of numbers
wait,
got me all confused.
as a daily driver, does that change anybody's?
No.
No.
Wow.
Because they're both terrible to work on.
I was like, man, that VR4 engine bay, and I was like, oh, I picked the Z32. It's not even bad. Okay, this is going to be hard. FD versus R32 GTR. I am taking the R32 because it just feels so good to drive. Plus, an RB26 sounds...
Yeah.
No, it sounds better than a rotary. And you can hear a pin drop when I said that.
Is he going to get dragged for this?
An RB26 sounds better than a rotary. Especially at 7,000 RPM. 8,000? Give me an RB26 over the
10,000 RPM, I'd rather have a rotary.
At 10,000 RPM, I'll take a broken Nissan. Because if you spin an RB to 10,000, it better be really well built or you send it
They
on
better be
Jesus.
all billet.
Yeah.
R32.
2 for the R32 already.
FD, baby.
FD, brother.
2.
FD.
Cool. FD.
FD.
Oh!
4 to 2. So the FD knocks out the R32.
We banded together on that one, boys.
All right. Oh man, I gotta
Real
follow.
real
So
far
we have a 3rd gen. Oh, wait, what is
5th
that?
gen ACR versus GT4 Celica.
Wait, what about the 3rd gen Viper? You skipped the 3rd gen Viper. It's 3rd gen Viper versus 5th gen ACR.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm taking the ACR.
Taking the ACR.
ACR.
ACR
ACR just
stupid.
knocked out the 3rd
Third
gen.
gen's the
We
worst
fit.
Viper.
Now we have the GT4 Celica versus the heavyweight champion Chevy Express van.
Remember, we're dailying these.
No, that's only for ties.
Oh, that's
Only
fine.
for ties.
GT4 Celica.
I'm gonna have to take. Sorry, Josh. I'm taking the GT4.
Yeah,
GT4.
GT4.
Oh, sorry, Josh.
GT4.
Austin's defending it. There
Austin
we
wants
go.
to
I'll die on this hill.
He has a javelin. Of course, he's picking
Yeah.
something.
I gotta have something to haul parts in.
Yep.
Alright.
So GT4 knocked out the
Listen,
Chevy
you can haul
Express.
parts in the
Evo
GT4.
versus Captain.
No,
In
I
the snow.
All right. So next we have every
Evo
generation Evo versus Cappuccino.
Oh man.
Evo.
That's gonna be a slaughter fest.
Yeah.
Evo. Sorry, Cappuccino. Man, we just knocked out Josh and Amber back to back.
No.
Oh man.
Evo.
So Evo.
Evo.
Yeah.
Evo
Evo.
wins. Yeah.
Sorry, drink.
What's our next one here?
Is it a Mark II Supra versus an S15?
Yeah.
S15.
S15 wins it out. Now we have Fiat Abarth 500 versus STI Hatch.
Ooh.
I'm going STI
I'm
hatch.
going STI hatch.
STI.
All right. Oh wait. I skipped.
Oh,
It was sorry. It was
Corolla.
the Corolla. My bad. So Fiat 500 Abarth versus GR Corolla.
It's still
GR Corolla.
Yeah. The Fiat still loses. All right. So below that we have my goodness, FCRX7 versus E92 M3. Hold on, I'm stuck. I don't know.
Wait, hold on. No, it was the GR Corolla.
No, because that just beat out the Fiat.
Yeah.
So
No, but the Fiat already lost.
no.
No.
That's what it was supposed to be. Fiat versus GR Corolla.
Okay.
So the GR Corolla got it.
What about the
So-
S15? Do we even?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
it's
S15 knocked out the
okay.
Mark II. So yeah, we're good. We're rolling in order.
Okay, so go to the top.
So it's
five.
FCRX7 versus E92 M3. Hold on, I need a second.
That's rough.
E92.
I'm
That's
going
a-
with the FC just because when you run up an E92 on track, such as Road Atlanta, it does have the power, but a BRZ can keep up with it.
Because of the weight.
Yep.
I'm still gonna take it because of the noise. I'm such a sucker for
Dude, it
mid-engine
sounds so
noise.
good. It's hard.
So
Yeah.
E92 M3, what do you
Yeah,
go?
E92.
So 2 for the E92. You're taking an FC.
Taking an FC.
FC.
So 2 and 2.
FC.
FC.
FC wipes out the E92.
Rip.
Now we have, what is that, an FK?
FK8 versus 4th Gen.
So an FK8 Type R versus a 4th Gen Viper.
Oh,
I'm going to take the Viper.
I'll take the
I'm
Viper.
taking
Viper.
Viper.
Hold on, Doug's stuck for some reason.
Viper.
Someone rescue this man from Honda Land.
Seriously.
You're thinking?
I thought I drank the Kool-Aid, son.
And
You
this
are
isn't
stuck
even-
in Jonestown.
This isn't even a daily. This is your, fun car.
You are stuck in
The
Jonestown.
Type R is
right
that
now.
fun though, but I'll go with the Viper.
E10.
Viper wipes it. There it goes. I like this one. Even though it battled an A90 Supra and won, GT350 versus Mark V Supra, I'm taking the GT350.
GT350 got.
No, it
If you had
won.
an arrow putting it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So GT350 versus Mark V Supra. I'm going GT350.
350.
350.
Mark V Super.
Supra.
4-2 GT350.
F in chat.
Oh goodness.
Evora versus
An
An EG, no, it's the EG
Oh, it's
Civic.
EG.
EG Civic versus.
No, the EG Civic lost. See, we circled the ones that won.
Then why did you
You
circle
marked
it?
out the.
I'm so confused now.
You marked out the NB.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you-
because it's already gone up against once and it got knocked out.
Okay,
Yeah, so the EG won.
so we
Yeah, we're
have.
only going against things that are still circled without marks.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a Lotus Evora versus an ND Miata. Evora. That's
Evora.
my fun car?
Yeah.
Evora.
Get that ND out of here. Throw him in the trash. Ooh, I like this one. Terminator versus Evo 5. I'm taking the Evo 5.
Give me that Turbine, man.
I knew that was coming.
Evo 5.
Evo.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I'm on a lone rock here.
You are on that one.
I mean, I'm a Mustang man through and through.
All right, so the Evo. Now we have the R32 Volkswagen versus the
A6.
versus an A86.
A what?
Oh, this is
R32 Volkswagen. Everyone's gonna A86.
easy.
A6. A6.
Ooh, Logan picked up. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, because you're not Japanese.
Nah.
Yeah. He's picking the thing with the most torque.
We got a
And then the
23 Super just advances.
Okay, so it goes.
Okay, we'll put that one against.
Hey, can you start erasing because I'm losing track?
He's making arrows.
Well, Supra versus FD then.
Wait, which Supra? That's the thing.
2023 versus
23.
FD.
A 23 Supra versus. I'm taking the FD.
No, I'm gonna take the FD.
Yeah.
FD, yeah.
50.
FD knocks out the 20. So yeah,
Get out of here!
Get out of here. All right, so what's the next one that won? So we have.
So we have a 5th gen ACR versus a GT4 Celica.
Oh,
Dude.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Viper. I'm gonna have to
Give me the
Viper.
ACR.
Viper.
ACR.
GT4.
ACR.
He's standing on that rock. Why did you pick that over the Viper? You're gonna have to talk loud because I don't know if that's picking it up.
As hard as it is to understand this too, like you can go out to Cars and Coffee and most likely see a 5th gen ACR over than the GT4 Celica, at least for the United
Well,
States.
rarity
people are
factor.
But I think when it comes to the drivability, you have raw, like pure horsepower, and you're straight with it with the ACR. As when you get into the Celica, you have more of a rally influence style, and still have that almost instantaneous power too. But I don't know, the Celica's cool.
All right. So the 5th gen advances. All right. What do we have next? We have the Evo. So
Evo
every generation
versus-
Evo versus GR Corolla. Wait,
Well,
S15.
no, S15.
Every generation Evo versus S15, S15.
Go with Evo.
It's getting down to the nitty gritty.
S15.
S15.
Evo.
S15.
Oh, S15 with the win against every generation Evo. Man.
Only because we don't have it in the States. I think we had a bunch in the States.
It'd be just like an S14.
Yeah.
It would just blend in.
All right, next we
GR
have
Corolla versus
FCR.
FCR.
That is when I pick NFC.
Yep.
Because again, I'm picturing me being on the Parkway, like me and Ashley going for a drive. I think that would be. I would get more out of the driving experience. I've driven a GR Corolla; they're cool, but I would get more fulfillment out of the driving experience driving an FCR X7. What you got? Logan?
One FC.
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 Wow, it's
Wrong.
wiped a GR Corolla. That's awesome. What do we got next?
We have the Snake 4th Gen Viper
Oh,
versus
a GT350.
GT350.
R.
Oh,
That's a
dude.
tough one.
I know
I'm
which
taking
one.
the R.
Austin's shaking his head. I already know which one he picked. I'm taking the R.
Give me the R.
So
I'm going Viper.
No, give me that Voodoo.
Viper.
I'm going Voodoo over V10.
what you got, Couch?
4th Gen or R?
350R.
Oh,
Yes.
4-2.
What do you- Wait, what do we pick?
I picked the R.
Oh,
Yeah. All right. So GT350R takes out the 4th Gen Viper.
dang. That hurt my feelings, guys.
There you go.
You can cry
I
out
was
in your
on
V10.
Yeah.
That's the-
Yeah.
I was with you. It's okay.
All right. What do we got next? What do we got
Evo
next?
5 versus A86.
Oh no.
Oh, dude.
Logan doesn't care about either of them. So, dude.
And he lost on initial D. No.
Driving experience A86 naturally aspirated.
Evo 5.
I'm going for happiness in driving, and it's going. God, no, they both were great cars.
You're gonna choose the 8.6
the
anyway.
8.6.
What you got, Doug?
6, sadly.
Evo 5's a better car, but I'm choosing the 8.6.
Yes. 8.6.
Oh,
100%.
86 takes out the Evo 5.
8.6 just one of those things, man. It's my personality.
It is. All right, and
So we're back with the FDRX7 versus the 5th Gen ACR.
as a fun car, FD. Dude, the FD's just knocking them
No,
out,
man.
bro.
No,
that's-
well, we haven't decided.
Give me the
No,
ACR, dude.
Even up to this point, the FD's just wiped out everything we compared
Well,
it
it's
to.
about to go bye-bye.
So I'm taking the FD.
Give me the ACR.
FD.
ACR.
ACR.
FD.
Oh, now, wait, before you mark one, this is your daily driver. I switched to ACR.
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 So the ACR takes out the FD.
Yeah.
The reigning champion.
Wow.
You gotta
The
start
FD
like
held
super
out.
circling these. So the 5th Gen ACR. So can you circle that one so I can see it? Right.
Oh.
You're on it. Right there. It's in front of your face. All right. Now what's under that?
5th Gen ACR versus
Wait, we're gonna skip and go to the next two, right?
S15.
S15 and.
Oh, wait, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
sorry,
So leave that. So
S15.
S15 versus FCRX7. S15.
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 Poor little FC.
FC.
Why? I want to know why on that.
FC is, again, it's my personality. I way prefer an FC.
Your personality fits an FC.
It does. It fits my personality.
FC.
So, but we have the 5th Gen, the S15. What else? We have the GT350 versus what?
The 8.6.
Wait, did we skip the Evora again?
Oh, we did.
Oh, let's do that. GT350 versus Evora.
We skipped the Evora. Rip Evora.
But oh,
That's tough. That's a tough one.
Evora.
350.
Even as a daily, I'd rather have an Evora. Frank.
I'd
Even
rather have the GT.
Evora.
Evora.
Going.
Oh, that's gonna kill your ears.
So, if I tie it, it's going to go to a daily, and I'm going to go with the Evora.
So it's tied still. So as a daily, which one are we picking?
He just said he would switch to Evora.
If it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
daily.
Yeah. So, does anyone change? If you're having a daily, does anyone change their answer?
I'm staying with an R.
Give me the R.
Evora.
I would write that to the side that we're still stuck on that tie. So
So let's
GT.
put right here.
So you have the Viper, the 5th Gen Viper versus the S15. So we're actually tied at GT350 versus Evora.
Even at daily.
Look at the
daily.
but look at the difference in cars. FR V8, naturally aspirated. mid-engine Camry engine, supercharged. All right, and so we have that, and then we also have 5th gen ACR versus S15, right?
Yes.
So do you want to write that on the side too?
So, yeah.
Because at that point we can just start making a little list.
The second list.
And I'm also trying to see what the next one is. Oh, are we down to the top 5? So we have 88.6
We have the A86
by itself.
by itself.
So we are down to the top 5.
So
Is that correct?
our top 5 cars, pretty much for this podcast, are a GT350R, a Lotus Evora, a 5th gen ACR, an S15, and an A86. That is a good
Yeah.
mix.
That's a hell of a garage.
That's a
to have.
garage.
That is a really good.
Yeah, some
So
sketchy boys, some smooth
All right, let's
boys.
do this. Since there's 5, everybody pick their favorite car out of that one
there's
list.
6.
Shut up.
I want to do direct.
Well, we got the Honda Fit too. The
No, I'm
Honda
saying
Fit's
there's-
right there.
So there's 5 cars. I'm saying pick your favorite car out of all 5 of those.
I think that's too specific.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do the battles. I want to battle these out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Battle them out. GT350R again. We cannot.
Wait, can we
I said we
pull?
cross them.
No. Can we pull the 5th gen ACR and make it go against the Honda Fit? And then listen. GT350R versus Evora, AE86 versus S15, and 5th gen ACR versus a Honda Fit. That is a perfect final round in my opinion,
Okay.
or top 3,
We can do that.
because that's all of those are such interesting comparisons.
So it's gonna. I won't rewrite it since they're already there. But
So, GT350R versus Evora. It is your daily driver, and you have to pay for all the maintenance.
Oh.
GT350 because of Evora
Shameless.
carbon fiber, right?
Yeah, if you crack the tub, then
Yeah, it's a
totaled.
clamshell.
It's totaled if you if you hit a
No.
curve too hard, it's totaled.
It's not total. You can
Well,
get
no,
it
you
in
have to
clams.
import a whole new tub from Britain, and
So-
insurance companies won't do it.
So for that reason, and because of the aftermarket wheel options for the GT350, I'm switching to GT350.
I'll switch to
GT350.
GT350
Yeah.
for only that option.
Specifically because I have seen the aftermath of somebody gutter rutting a 350R, and their carbon fiber wheels just pretty much
I mean, it's
collapsing.
disintegrated, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's better than your
Still,
tub
you can-
disintegrating.
Also,
Yeah.
speaking of accidents, I'd rather get in an accident with a Mustang versus an Evora.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
all day long.
Yeah, 100%.
So, GT350 got the Evora.
But barely.
So now we're going to go AE86 versus S15.
Oh.
Sir.
S15.
AE86.
S15.
A86.
Wade's cramping.
A86.
So, hold on, we're tied.
Wait,
It's
is
up to
having
Wade
to
and Couch.
buffer over there.
It's my 2 dream cars.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like
That's why I said change the list, because that's the A86 and the S15. It's almost impossible to pick between the two. Almost. We're
Wade's still
tied.
going to choose the 86.
No, because he likes his 240. Look at him. Look.
Right here.
He's having an existential crisis.
You pick 86?
You know, I'm really pulling for this, so 8.6.
What do you got, Couch?
86.
ITBs, baby.
8.6. Well, not from the factory.
Well, right, but I'm just thinking my dream car. What I'm
Yeah.
Okay, so A86 knocks out the S15. So,
Okay.
by the way, so brief sidebar. So the A86 is the top Japanese car for us then,
Yeah?
because it beat out the FD, the R32 GTR.
We have 2 American cars left.
You're forgetting the Honda Fit's still a JDM car.
And it's smiling.
Yeah. And it's
It's
smiling.
it's
So
smiling.
the next comparison, and this is my favorite one. This is what I was waiting for. We have the 5th gen Viper ACR versus the Honda Fit. Now, this has to be, again, daily driver and pay for all the maintenance. And the Viper's worth it to me as much as I love the Honda Fit. The Viper's worth it.
As
and I'm
cheap,
gonna take-
as cheap as the Honda Fit is to daily and maintain, give me the V10.
I would
Yes.
rather pull up to work in a Viper.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, 100%.
I would choose almost 90% of the cars on the list over a Honda Fit. Sorry, I don't like Honda Fits. I'm the only one
It's okay,
here
Mike.
that doesn't like them.
I'm probably... If I'm going to Home Depot, I can get a piece of plywood on the Viper, so we're going to
Yeah,
take the Viper.
exactly. You can just
Yeah,
mount it to the roof of the wing.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't worry, the wing will be fine.
There we go.
All right, so 5th gen Viper takes out the Honda Fit.
Honda
Wow.
Fit is now a sad boy, not a happy boy.
All right, so we are left with our final 3.
American
2
versus
American cars and the initial D icon
That's
inside.
right.
So,
we really put
talking
that
me out here,
We put
just-
a really bad Corolla on a pedestal.
Yeah. Yeah.
but why do you guys think the A86 made it to the top 3?
Initial D.
Other than that,
I mean, other than Initial D, I think everyone's really just realized. Well, not really realized, but I mean, it's fun to drive. Come
Yeah.
on now.
they did back in the 80s what Toyota and Subaru just did with the FRS and the BRC.
Yes.
No one else was really. It was hard to
If
find.
Initial D
It's-
wasn't a thing, 86 wouldn't even.
No.
Been on the list.
That's not even true because there's option videos of them drifting everywhere before Initial D even came
No,
out.
it would still be 8.6 for me, even if the Initial D didn't exist.
Yeah.
Solely because it's my personality. I like boxy, quirky cars. Like the fold down fog lights, the pop up fog lights.
Yeah.
That's just cool to me. Like, it's all those quirky little features.
He's saying he wants all of the pop up headlights.
And also,
including
like,
fog
for me,
lights.
like, I want Josh's Levin. It looks nothing like the Initial D car.
Ambers.
It's just, or Ambers, thank you. It's a
Gotcha.
naturally aspirated, almost sub 2,000 pound manual, all, like, no driver aids. Like, that is a driver's car, and it's a fun car.
Yeah.
I've never even seen this
It
car.
would just be my everything.
If you look at Josh's Instagram and Facebook history, it's on there. It's like this beautiful midnight purple.
I've always just,
Almost.
I've always
like a
just wanted
violet.
an
Which,
8.6.
by the way, midnight purple, favorite color ever on a car.
Right?
Yeah.
Ruby Star Red, but I think I'm on a. I think
Techno
I'm on a-
Violet.
Miami Blue.
Ooh. Okay, so
Three left.
let's do. I
Let's
think
do
it would
the
be
R
good.
versus the ACR.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
and then
that's
the
what I
86
suggested.
versus that.
Yep.
So GT350R versus 5th Gen Viper ACR. This is your daily driver. Pay for maintenance.
Not even a comparison.
Dude,
What?
I'm taking.
ACR.
I'm taking the
ACR.
Viper.
ACR.
I mean, I'm going.
Wait, I want to know what I want to. Yeah. So why?
Oh
not over
my!
the
This
Viper?
man is dying on this hill.
I mean, I'm a Mustang guy. I mean,
The
everyone,
Mustang
everyone
guy
that knows
is
me knows
dying.
that.
Fair.
On that hill.
The car that speaks to me is the Mustang.
If
That-
you're
it
paying
doesn't
for-
matter
if
what
you're
it
paying
is.
for maintenance, you're gonna have to buy a new engine. for
I
the
don't
car.
care. A Mustang.
He's like,
is
I'll
me.
live in that thing.
He
A
said,
Mustang is me.
this man is choosing a Mustang. Well, we'll put a Mustang, and then we'll have a Koenigsegg, and he's just like,
The thing about the
dang
Viper
it,
is
Mustang, a Pop or Coke can.
The reason Logan likes the Mustang is the same thing you just described about the A86.
It fits my personality.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
car, that whole series of
Have
cars.
you ever driven one?
What?
A GT350?
No. Well, I have actually. Yes.
Did you
Not
cry?
an R. I did cry.
I would too. When I drove Riches,
One
it
of
is,
my old employers bought one.
dude. When I drove Riches, it is such a car. It is such a car.
Scratch that
But
right
it
out.
is wait, so it gets third place. I don't want to cross it out. I feel like that's being me. So it gets third. Was that left-handed?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. This is your daily driver. Our final two cars are the AE86 versus the 5th Gen Viper ACR. As my daily driver, I'm taking the 86 because what makes the Viper special makes the 86 special to me. And if I had to drive this thing everywhere, if I had to drive it, I mean, I'm talking to go get groceries anywhere, I'm taking the A86.
Austin
Also,
is having an existential
Let me-
crisis.
Let me
No,
lift the trunk
everything
with the
you just-
spoiler on it.
everything you just talked about what makes the 86 special makes me want that over a Viper. Vipers are cool. They are awesome cars, especially the 5th Gen ACR. That is a feat of engineering. But what that little A86 managed to do, and still be so influential and good at. I mean, they were sold in such large quantities in Japan because they were good at this one thing.
See, here's my issue. The A6 is my personality type when I'm not ripping it.
Mm-hmm.
The Viper is my personality when I'm ripping it.
So as
When
your daily driver, you're always ripping
I'm
it.
kind of an aggressive, like, I like to, ride the knife's edge kind of a driver.
As a
But-
daily drive, like traffic to traffic.
But in 8.6...
That's how you drive.
I know, but, like, when I'm talking about when I'm, at the track, I really try to, like,
But you're not at the
nice
track
edge.
daily. This is your daily driver.
You don't know my life. No.
But I'm talking about this is your only car.
What do we got?
This
Run out of
is
battery.
your. So let me do this. This is your only car. You have to pay for all the maintenance.
Oh man. that's
I'm
crazy.
taking the 8.6.
Viper.
Viper.
I'm still Viper.
Viper.
Sorry.
There are 3 people left. So or 2, I guess.
Two.
So it's 3 Viper versus 186. This is your daily driver. Pay for all the maintenance.
Man, you only live once, and I really want that Viper.
But he's still going to
Yeah, I
choose
really
the
want that
8.6.
8.6. It's going to be the Viper, man.
They're both
Dude.
cars for me.
man.
What do you choose, Couch?
Just think of that cam in the Viper when you're pulling
No,
up.
no,
How about
that's-
the cam in a 4A20?
You know what won it for me? Was riding it in a second gen, which is not the same, but a second gen Viper with the PlayStation livery going around Barber. That's what made it the decision for me.
What'd you pick, Couch?
It's tough because, like, the
You're right.
if I was paying for all of the maintenance,
Insurance, everything.
everything,
That's the word. That's the most expensive part of a Viper.
tire
insurance.
cost for the ACR
Oh, and that's yeah.
would be astronomical.
Yeah, this is your daily driver. It doesn't matter what tire you put on.
25 on the front.
Dude, they're
I think they're
They're
25.
It doesn't matter what
Why?
tire. It could be a 500 tread, or even if they make them that wide. Like,
They don't.
you're- yeah, no. And this is my thing. Like, financially speaking, for me, I don't make enough money to put brand new tires on a Viper.
I'd find a way.
I don't, and I don't want to have to worry about brakes and all this other expenses. Because at the end of the day, I'm looking at this as if if that car was outside right now and I'm driving it to work tomorrow and to take, my daughter to Charlotte and to take my family to Atlanta, to take my killboy stuff up to the mountain.
You would take a 40-year-old
Yeah,
car.
you would.
Yes,
You would take the 40-year-old car.
because all the money I save from not spending money on tires and all that, Corollas aren't that expensive to maintain.
No,
No.
Part for part, they're
I'm
not.
just saying. I mean,
as
Yes, I would rather
As
have
a
a
daily-
28-year-old car.
as a daily,
Yeah.
only a daily, I would choose the 8.6.
38.
maybe closer.
Anything
No,
else,
you're right.
I would choose the ACR.
But you chose the 8.6 as your
Specifically-
daily driver. Pay for all the
specifically
maintenance.
for a daily driver, but I'm paying for the maintenance.
Do any of y'all change?
No.
ACR, but I'd probably have to sell all my other cars.
But you would still be cool.
That'd be cool.
And
You're
you
the
Yeah.
coolest man around here.
You sticking with
I'm
it?
sticking with ACR.
So I'm proud of the 8.6 for getting second place.
Dude,
So
look at it. It's,
if you made it this far, our top 5 ended up being ranked from top down. We have 5th Gen Viper ACR, AE86 in second
Corolla.
place,
A Corolla.
a GT350R in third. We're going to go ahead. What gets 4th place?
the S15.
S15.
Yeah.
The Evora. As a daily driver?
Oh, S15 all day.
Evora.
That's what's saying.
Wait, what are you picking, Couch? Because you're the tiebreaker. It's either going to be 4-2 or 3-3.
S15.
Okay, so S15. So S15 in 4th place and the Evora in 5th. I like the
That's
variety. Honda Fit in 6th.
Yep, it came back.
That's at the bottom.
It had the lucky draw.
Yeah. It gets like a green medal. It's not even like
A participation award.
it gets a
Yeah.
participation trophy.
Yeah.
That was good. I like that. That was super enjoyable. We should do another one of these. That was super fun.
Absolutely.
That was fun. We should 100%.
Guys, comment another list. We gotta do this again.
Yeah.
This
I
is
will
fun.
say before Wade ends it off, in any other application other than a daily driver, I would have chose the ACR.
Same here. But that's the caveat. It's
I
with
think
what
what we need to do next time is make sure we do one that is
Specific.
$50,000 cars and below.
we should. That should be the next one.
I like that.
Comparison of 50,000 and below.
50K and below car comparisons, yeah.
But
You know how many BRZs and Frisbees are going to be in there?
Yeah.
Oh,
I would say no 8.6s and no Miatas.
Oh,
Because we just did that
we did
5 times.
yeah,
Yeah.
So no 8.6s, no Miatas,
So
everything else.
next bracket episode, under 50,000, no 8.6s, no Frisbees,
Yep.
no Miatas.
And this time we will come up with some good ideas.
Instead
too.
of this versus that boy, it could be called Title Fun. It's like car title.
yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
But I gotta end the video. We might run out of battery. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we're almost at 2 hours.
yeah. So we forgot our laptop charger. So hopefully we
What,
don't lose
nerd?
any of this audio. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Logan, thanks for coming on.
Thanks
We
for
appreciate
having
your
me, buddy.
opinion on every Ford product.
Every
Yeah.
single one of them.
But
Everybody learned today that I'm an idiot.
Not
guys,
everybody.
thank you so much for watching. If you're listening on Spotify or YouTube, thank you again.
Make sure
We'll
to
see
share.
you next time. Yeah,
Yeah.
share.
Share.
We see the
Sharing
reposts.
is
We
caring.
get a lot of reposts. Like we average a 25 minimum reposts every time we upload when it comes to Instagram. So guys, thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you so much. But guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. And as always, keep hitting the pass. Alright, let me